Friends, hope you're hale and hearty. Today I have a wonderful book with me, Anecdotes Behind the Blackboard. And it is wonderful also because it has been written by my favorite student in college, Nitin. So he was a mere toddler when I joined the college, MSJ College in Bharatpur, and his mother was in the library, and so we became good friends. And he was just a little kid when I joined the college. MSJ College, Bharatpur. And then later on, when he was in college, in first year maybe, I was in charge of the cultural activities of the college. And I was very interested in theatre. I was very interested in writing and directing plays and all. So I had roped in some students for an inter-class skit competition. So I had asked them, Nitin Dakshini and some students, Sandeep Jain, Lokesh Singhal, I don't recall the others, and I had asked them to stage a play, and I had given them the broad outline of the play, and they called it Kissa Kursi Ka. And it was based on some prominent politicians of the day, and they had caricaturized those politicians, and there was just a broad outline of the play with them. So I had asked them because there was hardly any time. There was just 2 days left for the final day, and I had roped them in at the last moment. So they were very confident that they would be able to do it. They had their own dialogues, and I said that if you forget, you just improvise. Don't be diffident. Don't act funny or anything on the stage. You just improvise. So I was sitting amongst the audience, and suddenly I see that they have just jumbled up the lines. They had just jumbled up the lines, and they were talking. I don't know what they were talking. They were talking stuff which was not there in the script. So and it was going all crooked and awry and all that. And suddenly, to my immense delight, I find this young chap, Nitin Dakshini, coming to the rescue with a very, very bright line, and which changed the entire scenario of the script. And from that time onwards, there was nothing but improvisation, and the play took an entirely different turn. It was a different script, different play altogether from what I had sort of formulated. And let me tell you, it was a tremendous success, and people did not stop talking about the play for many a day. And it was brilliantly directed. They directed themselves. They wrote the entire thing because there was hardly anything written on paper. They just improvised, and it was a brilliant success. And the dialogues, they were just sparkling dialogues. And Nitin came. I remember Nitin came to the rescue, and the play, I don't remember whether it got a prize or anything, but it was very, very, very well done. Hats off Nitin Dakshini for that, and the entire team. And whenever I remember that play, it brings a smile to my lips. And now he has come up with this book, and it is also full of his anecdotes. He was a very mischievous boy, and a very bright one too. And I remember him as a kid. I remember him as a college student, and later on, I recently met him 2 months back in Delhi, and then he said that he was writing this book, and he asked me to write the foreword. So I have written forewords for many books, but I was the happiest while writing this foreword because this was for a boy, now a man who is very successful in his career, and he is a much sought after motivational speaker also, who has spoken in more than 50 cities across India. And I really love the way he has written the book. He has dedicated it to his parents, but alas, his mother, who was a very good friend of mine, and she was my senior in college, she couldn't see the book, but I'm sure she's seeing the book from up there and showering her blessings on this young chap. So hearty congratulations, Nitin Dakshini, and I'm waiting to hold your other books too. All the best.